guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to Shades Tube. I decided to do a quick lunchtime chit chat section to discuss what it takes to find a good woman. And because I have a little time before I get ready to go. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a good Tuesday. Happy blessed Tuesday. Hope you guys had a great holiday. Let me turn this music down a little bit. It's too loud, guys. Let me turn it down. Sometimes I can have this way up. Let's put it right there. Just wait till some people come in. I know people are at work right now, but regardless, like I always say, if they don't see the video now, they would definitely see it, later on today and everything. But if you are in the bushes or wherever, you watch it, the replay or whatever, don't forget the thumbs up. Don't forget to comment and to subscribe to the channel. And I have to open up my comment section because I noticed that my comment sections was disabled on my last video. And I just left it like that. And then it was also disabled on a couple shorts that I did. I took that. I think I left that like that too because I couldn't figure out how to take it off of those. But anyway, I'm going to make sure it's open today. Don't forget, guys, everything that I say in this video is allegedly, unless I say it's legit 100%. My video itself, everything that's in it, the content is covered by the 1976 Copyright Fair Use Act. Okay. And you can, I can put stuff in my video as long as it's for entertainment purposes, commenting, giving opinions, research, educational and entertainment and teaching purposes. Again, it's protected by the 1976 Fair Use Act. Y'all, anytime I be rushing, I always be messing up because, I'm like rushing, but I do have my timer set so I can stop because I got something to do. And then plus I have to go to work today. But anyway, I hope you're having a good day. It's like 11:29 a.m. here. I think it's like 65 degrees outside. So like this week and part of last week, it was like kind of warm here. But the week before that, it was cold. And so I think it's supposed to rain today. That's another reason I'm trying to, get out here and do whatever I have to do before it starts raining. I think it's going to rain the whole entire week. So the temperature probably will drop back down sometime later on this week. But while we got the warmer weather, I'm just, kind of enjoying it. But anyway, guys, we're going to finish off with that conversation. The other video that I did, I talked about what it takes to find a good man. Okay, so today we're going to cover what does it take to find a good woman and what is a good woman, okay? Because it wouldn't be fair just to cover, the man and not talk about the woman, okay? Don't forget the thumbs up. I haven't even went to my chat, y'all, my comment section. I always do this every day. Hey, Brooke. Oh, thanks, girl. Thanks a lot. But anyway, yeah, like I said, it wouldn't be fair just to talk about men and not talk about women. Okay. So this video today, this quick video will be about finding a good woman. Because a lot of these women out here think they're good. They say they're good and they really are just not, all that and everything. Okay. So in order to know what it takes to find a good woman, you need to know what a good woman is. Okay. So according to Google definition, it says a good woman is a woman who knows how to portray herself as she is. She advocates what is it? She advocates authenticity and is happy and proud to live with it. She is determined and passionate. She has goals in life and is passionate. Life is lived to move forward, change, explore, and enjoy. That's what Google say. Well, I say Google is right, but I also would like to say that a good woman knows her self-worth, okay? And it shows in her actions, okay? And a good woman is not going to settle for a loser type dude. Once she finds out that dude is a loser, she's going to let that dude go. She's not going to subject herself to a dude who is controlling, who is jealous, a dude that is abusive, that cheats, that disrespect her, and things like that. So those are some of the qualities that I think a good woman, not qualities, but I think my definition of a good woman contains some of the stuff I just said, okay? I mean, of course, I can go on and on and on, but I'm not going to go on and on because I've been here all day, and I can't do that today. So y'all got to excuse any bloopers, okay, because I'm rushing. So let's go over some of the qualities of a good woman, okay? Like we did with the good man. Okay, so it's a good woman is honest. Now, granted, no one on this earth, I don't care what they tell you, tells the truth all the time. Okay. Everybody lies. But what I'm talking about is just basically being honest and not lying about ridiculous things. Okay. And she's gonna tell you what's up, whether you like it or not, but in a respectful way. Okay. She's not going to sit there and sugarcoat something just to make you feel good and be lying at the same time. She's going to tell you what's up. She's going to tell you what's up about her feelings, if she really likes you, if she want to take it slow, fast, or whatever. She's going to tell you what's up. She's going to tell you what she's looking for, how she is. She's going to be honest about all that stuff because she does not have time to play games. That's what I'm trying to say. A good woman does not have time to play games with crazy men. Okay, point blank. She's going to tell you what's up. Okay, even if you're doing something that you should not do, a good woman is going to tell you she's not going to, deal with that. Point blank. Good women also, hey, Sadie, I got to be good today, y'all. I got people here that normally don't watch these lives. Hey, Blonde Queen 55. A good woman is going to encourage you, okay? She is going to encourage you if you need to be encouraged. She's not going to encourage you to do bad things. That's what I don't understand. Some of these men be having these women, right? And they be out here doing illegal activities, and they women be right with them doing that crap, okay? When in reality, she should be telling him not to engage in such activity, okay? Especially if she call herself a good woman. There is no way I could ever encourage a dude that I'm talking to do anything illegal, point blank, because I do think that I am a good woman and it shows through my actions, point blank. So a good woman is not going to encourage, oh, okay. A good woman is not going to encourage you to be doing things that you should not do. She's going to encourage you to excel up, not go down. She's going to encourage you to be positive, not negative, not to be doing crazy stuff. She's going to let you know that you're doing crazy stuff and tell you why she thinks it's like, crazy, and give you some ways that you can change it. Now, that person may not take it, but that's what a good woman is going to do. And she's going to encourage you to go out here and do what you need to do to succeed, whether it's at a job, career, your marriage, with the kids, or whatever. She's going to be encouraged. She's going to encourage you. Okay, point blank. A good woman is going to be loyal. Loyal, because my accent from Cleveland. Okay, guys. She's going to encourage you to be that. Okay. And you know why? Because that's how she is. Okay. She's going to be dedicated to you. She's going to not cheat. She's not going to, honestly, when you say flirt, somebody may flirt with her and she may be nice and not disrespectful to the other person, lest the other person get disrespectful with her. But she's not going to intentionally flirt with other guys. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Or try to egg that person on to continue to flirt with her. That's what I'm talking about. She's going to stay loyal to you because she likes you or love you or whatever the case is. She's not going to cheat. She's not going to have other men, women, or whatever she may get into. She's not going to be doing all these things. She's going to stay committed to you, and she's going to want you to stay committed to her. Monogamous, faithful. That's what a good woman does. She's not out here talking to 2 or 3 different dudes, having sex with all these different dudes and things like that. It's just going to be one-on-one. Okay? That's why a lot of times a good woman, like myself, is not going to put up with dudes that cheat. Okay? Because we don't cheat. We know what we want. Okay? And when we get the person that we want, we stick with them. We don't cheat. We don't do crazy stuff like that. But we do expect you to be the same way, or you just history, point blank. A good woman stands up for those who don't have a voice. And this is so true, because I definitely do. Okay. I definitely do. I could be out somewhere, as long as not like, getting involved in something that may turn deadly. I usually stand up. Just like if somebody does something to me or say something to me and I don't feel like it's correct or right, I'm going to stand up and say something. Just like in a relationship, when you're dealing with a good woman and say the relationship is not going the way you want it to go, a good woman is going to let you know in a respectful way. Okay. not disrespectfully, but in a respectful way. She's gonna tell you what's up. She's gonna tell you what she expect, what you did, and blase, blase. And she's going to expect you to change it, or y'all can just no longer be together. Point blank. We don't have time to play around. Good women don't have time to be playing around. And we do have voices, and we use those voices when we see bad things going on. You know what I'm saying? Within the relationship, outside of the relationship, at work or whatever. We're not scared. Okay, we're not scared to speak up. A good woman also stay positive, uplifting people. Now, granted, when I say this, I'm not saying that a good woman will be positive all the time. Okay, I'm saying this most of the time she tries to maintain a positive mindset versus a negative. That's why a lot of time good women don't really want to deal with a negative man. Okay, that's always got a lot of negativity in his life and stuff, surrounded by a lot of negative people. Good women don't want to be around that. They want to maintain a positive life, a positive mindset, and be around positive people as much as possible. Because good women know you attract what you think and what you hang around and the type of lifestyle you live. You attract all this type of stuff to you, like negativity. If you be around a lot of negative people and you do a lot of negative things, that's what you're going to attract to you all the time. Okay, good women know that they should be positive and focus on positivity versus negative. And they know to deal with positive people. So they do a lot of positive things. Not just talk about doing positive things and don't actually do it. They actually do it. Okay. Even if they talk about it, they actually do it. And a good woman also takes responsibilities for her own actions. Okay. But she also will let you know what you did wrong and you should take responsibility as well, because she is not a pushover or stupid. Okay, so she may face up to her responsibilities when it comes to anything negative or certainly positive, but at the same time she wants you to take on, she wants you to fess up to your responsibilities, whatever role you played in something, whether it be negative or positive. Point blank. Also, I'm going to add some things because this does not covers everything. I also believe that a good woman is dedicated. Okay, a good woman is dedicated to that marriage or relationship or whatever she does. Point blank. Okay, she's not going to stay dedicated though in a relationship if the other person is not being dedicated. Okay, because remember this: a good woman mindset is positivity. Plus, she knows her self worth. Okay, and she's usually secure within. That's what a good woman is. That's why when a lot of people sit out here and say they are a good woman, that's why a lot of times I just look and listen, because there's a lot of things that you should possess in order to be considered a good woman. Okay, good women know that if their partner gets unemployed, okay, not a dude that just don't want to work. Right, right, Brooke, you're right. That's what Brooke said. But I also think a good woman can be determined by the partner as well. Right, right. That is true, Brooke. Okay, but like I was going to say, a good woman will work together with her man. Okay, if he loses his job or if the job is not doing as it should be, or he has to change jobs, she's not going to sit around and be bitching about it. She's going to actually, she may get a little mad or whatever the case is, because that's human nature, but she's going to sit down with him and discuss what they need to do, and she is going to take over whatever she needs to take over until everything gets back to normal. Okay, and that's the difference in a good woman and one that isn't good. Okay, hold on for a minute. I'm glad, Blondie, Queen, if you're still here, thank you for stopping by, showing support. That's really nice. Thank you so much. And don't forget, guys, when you come to my chat, I'll subscribe to your channel, whatever the case is, if you have one, and I'll watch your videos as well when I get a chance to. Now, I can't watch everybody's videos 24/7 because I'm always busy, but however, I do get a chance to watch people's videos even when I'm driving. Okay? So yeah, a good woman will do teamwork with you. She's just not going to expect you to do everything unless you just want to do everything and stuff. Let me see what else they say. Wait a minute, guys. I hate when I get off the damn subject. that I'm looking at on this damn phone. I'm using my other phone because my regular phone is charging, and this phone that I'm using is a hot mess. It's a hot mess. So when you talk about what a man considers a good woman, I'm reading this definition. It says men love women who are thoughtful, caring, loving, and kind. They need to add honest in there too. A woman who does little things for her man for no other reasons other than that she loves him. A woman who makes him smile back whenever she smiles at him. A woman who radiates love and warmth from her heart. And that's true. And those are some good qualities that a good woman will possess. She definitely have to be caring, loving, and kind. Okay, but she's not going, thanks, Blondie Queen 55. She's not going to be loving and kind and thoughtful and caring if her partner is not doing the same thing in return. She may start off being like that, but if that partner is not doing that, a good woman is going to know what's up and get out of the situation if that situation can't be, mended back together. Because, sometimes a dude start tripping out when you're in a relationship, right? You're just not going to get up and leave. You're going to talk to that guy, right? And try to work through problems. That's what a good woman going to do. If the problems can't be worked through, then she's going to end up leaving, point blank. Because we know our self-worth, and we're not going to deal with certain things for so long, point blank. Right, a good woman does need to know how to be submissive to their mate, just like the man supposed to be submissive to the woman. See, a lot of people say that, but they don't put the whole entire thing with it. Like in a marriage, the woman supposed to be submissive to her husband, but at the same time, the husband is supposed to be submissive to the wife as well. Okay, both should be submissive. That's what a good woman does and a good man. Okay, now we know that the male is head of the household, so a good woman knows this. Okay, that the male is head of the household. However, this male needs to do as he should do as being when he's the head of the household. He need to take on that role and live up to his roles being head of the household, point blank. But they both should be submissive to each other, not to other people, just to one another in a marriage. Now, if you boyfriend and girlfriend, it just depends. You know what I'm saying? You're dating a long time, then yes, you may want to be submissive to each other. But right now, I'm talking about in a marriage when I say submissive. Boyfriend and girlfriend is a little bit different. When you're in a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, I personally think you should be somewhat submissive to each other. Okay, respect for all that, work together as a team and all that. But you're not married. Okay, and different rules apply to married people if you're talking about biblically speaking. Okay. Okay, Brooke, that's what it's all about. I'm gonna put my link up anyway real quick if I can. She'd always do it wrong. That's what it's all about. Everybody don't agree with Shades too. I don't know if that's gonna come up right, because let me see. I'm gonna take that off there. I think that came up right. But I do, because like in the Bible it says that the woman has to be submissive to the man, and the man needs to be submissive to his wife, and the wife needs to be submissive to her husband. Okay, and that's what I'm going off of that right there. Okay, when I say submissive, we're not talking about. See, a lot of people think submissive mean you just wait on your hands and knees and whatever, and for your husband, and you just let him do whatever he wants to, and disrespect you and everything else he wants to do. Right. You're right. That's what I just said. I said the man is the head of the household. Okay. He is. He's at the top. You're right, Brooke. And he is the head of the household under God. And then the woman is after the man. And then your kids or whatever the case is. I agree with that. Okay. I agree with you 100% that the man is head of the household. First God, then the man is the head of the household, and then the woman, and then the children. Okay. But what I'm saying is that in the Bible, it says that both people are supposed to submit to each other. Okay. The husband to the wife and the wife to the husband. Just like the body. When you're married, the woman's body belongs to her husband, and the husband's body belongs to his wife, point blank. And when a lot of people talk about biblical stuff, they leave out parts. You know, they leave out parts of it, point blank. But yes, I do believe that the man is head of the household, and I do believe he's supposed to take charge. That's what I just said. As long as he's leading the correct way. Now, of course, the Bible says he's supposed to be head of the household anyway. Okay, but I'm just saying for me personally, he's head of the household if he's leading me correctly. I'm not going to follow someone that's not leading me correctly, point blank. Okay, and then the woman is oh, here you go. Okay, Brooke, go ahead, Brooke. I can't hear you. Okay, Brooke. Okay, y'all. Here's Brooke. Brooke. Brooke, I can't hear you. You may need to come back out and then come back in. It says your device is not connected. Okay, let me take you off, then you just come back in, okay? So I'm gonna add her back in when she comes back up, y'all. Let me see. See if I can add her now. Brooke. Let's see, is your mic mute? No, it's not. Let me see. No, no, no. Everything is good. But your mic is off for something, Brooke, I believe. You have to unmute your mic. Let's see. Because I don't have it muted over here on my side. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, let's take you off and then come back. You come back in, okay? I don't know what's going on with this thing here. She's gonna come back in, y'all. Let me see if it's gonna come up if she comes back in. But yeah, the man is the head of the household, okay? Um, and a good woman will know that the male is the head of the household, okay? But at the same time, he will also know they work together as a team, okay? Because in order for a successful marriage or relationship, you two both need to work together as a team, okay? Teamwork makes the dream work, like they always say. When one person tries to do everything on their own, it usually don't work out. And I know that being, married all these years that you have to work together as a team. If you don't work together as a team, I'm trying to add her now, and it doesn't work out.
Hey,
Brooke,
can you
okay,
hear
there
me?
you go. Yes.
All right. I'm in the where
Okay,
I
girl.
work at. Where I work at, it's really bad coverage, so I'm gonna try to
Okay.
make it real quick. But
Okay.
what I was saying was, I agree with everything that you're saying in reference to the man, and the head of the household and how to be a good woman. What
Mm-hmm.
I've learned over the years, because I am a wife, I've been married to my husband for 11 years. We've
Mm-hmm.
been together for 15. Um, a good woman will go according to the man. Like according to my husband's needs is what make me a good woman, because everybody is different, right? You
Right.
have somebody who may say, "Well, I'm the man of the household, but I don't want to cook, I don't want to clean," right? And that's one of their pet peeves. So then I'm coming in, I'm with him, and that would make me, or if he asks me to do that in a relationship, then that would mean that if I do it, I'm a good woman for him. I may
True.
not be good for somebody else because somebody else may not like it. So I think that's what I said first. Like it depends on your mate, number one, who's going to determine if you're good or if whatever it is that you be. Because again, what is a good woman? What is it? Can anybody really put it in perspective? You can't. Not until you get into a position where you are the woman, right? And I
Right.
also believe that when we talk about relationships, um,
Mm-hmm.
do you remember when that movie came out? I think it was the movie with Jill Scott had got cheated on, and the
Mm-hmm.
80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule.
Okay.
That the man runs 80% of the relationship and the woman is 20%.
Right.
Well, I wouldn't say that much. But I do believe that the top of the chain in my household is, of course, God. He is the first. He is the first one on. He is the head, okay?
Mhm.
And then underneath him is my husband. And I am underneath my husband. Um, I used to consider myself equal at times, but now since I've grown older, I don't think that we are equal. He has more
Mhm.
of a percentage over me. And that's because he is the man of the household.
Okay.
Okay. So that's and listen, beforehand, I am a strong minded woman, so you know I'm not letting too much fly. But I had to learn how to be submissive to my husband. And I'm still learning. Okay, it is a process. I'm still learning.
Mhm.
But as I get older, I understand, okay, now I get where some of the rules come into play. My husband is going to play a larger percent in being, in a relationship, me
Mhm.
listening to him or me, doing what I need to do to make him happy because what? He's my husband. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't do that for a boyfriend or someone I'm dating. My
Mhm.
husband. You know what I mean? So he does hold a higher percentage in the relationship. That relationship, if I had to give you a percentage of my relationship right now, me and my husband, I would say he's probably 70 and I'm 30.
Okay.
And that's because he pays all the bills, thank God. And I take care of his son,
Mhm.
biological son. Like, I take care of his son. That's really all he wants me to do. He wants me to just be the best mother I can be to his son. And
Mhm.
everything else is like he takes care of. Now, do I have my say so? Yes, absolutely. But for the most part, I had to kind of like move myself back and allow for him to be a man and
Mhm.
allow for him to run that household. Because I promise you, it wasn't always that way. I used to
Mhm.
be, oh Lord, I used to be something else. Okay,
We
and
all.
oh Lord, but I have learned, and I've learned that um, learning a person that you're with. Now, let me also say this.
Mhm.
Even though I would probably give our relationship a 70-30,
Okay.
he doesn't look at me as if I'm only 30%. He doesn't look at me as if I'm only 30.
Mhm.
He still looks at me as if we are equally with things, but looking at the structure, looking at if he says, okay, well, I need for you to do this. I need for you to do that. And I'm listening
Mhm.
because I'm supposed to. I'm his wife. I'm supposed to be submissive to him in that
Right.
manner. You know what I mean? Um,
Yes.
I can tell you this, though, a lot of black women have issues with that. Now, it could be due to the fact that they may have strong fathers, or it could be the fact that they had strong mothers and didn't have a father. My
True.
father taught me how to be a man and a woman, meaning
Mm.
I know how to work on the basic car stuff. I know how to change a tire. I know how to change my oil. I know how to change my brakes. I know how to drain fluids and stuff like that. I know how to do the minor stuff dealing with cars. Like
Mhm.
you're never gonna catch me stranded anywhere. Like literally, if my battery is acting crazy, baby, I'll pop that top, throw some water up in there, move it all around, and be headed home. You know what I mean? So my dad has taught me to be very independent when it comes down to just in general life, right?
Mhm.
So when it comes down to everything, and it comes to me listening to my husband and things of that magnitude, I had to kind of like bite my tongue and just say, "Shut up, shut up."
Mhm.
Even though my father taught me this, and it used to be rough. I mean, it
Mhm.
wasn't easy. It was not easy, honey, because I don't be playing those games. I don't play no games with none of these chicken heads out here.
Mhm.
But when you find your yoke, when you find your partner, um, it should work just like glue. And that's not to say that y'all won't have any issues. Because if you show me a relationship that is perfect,
Mhm.
never had no issues, never argued, and I'm gonna show you a damn lie. I'm gonna show you that the person is probably undercover somewhere. I'm gonna show you that the person probably have a family on the other side of the goddamn town.
Mhm.
Because ain't no such thing. Ain't no such thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So,
Mhm.
um, I just turned 41, so it's like, oh my god, okay, 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 okay. But I'm literally just learning how to be a better woman. a better person, a better mother, for my kids and for my husband. So that's my opinion on it. Absolutely.
So that's good, girl. I understand everything you said. I agree with everything you're saying too. With everything you're saying. The only thing I was saying is that when we be submissive to our spouses, for me, I know what the Bible says about it. For me, I'm not going to be submissive to a guy if he's been disrespectful and things like that. That's what I'm saying. You know,
And you shouldn't. And you shouldn't. My husband, let me tell you something.
mm,
My husband,
mm,
if you were to be, let's say we go to a bar or whatever, right? My husband is
okay,
loud. He's very loud. When I first met him, I thought he was from New York. Okay.
okay,
He was loud. He just was, I mean, he just all over the place, right?
okay.
So, of course, when I'm with him, I'm quiet. So people are looking at me like, damn, you mess with him? He loud. You over here quiet. I'm like, okay, well, opposite attracts, right?
Mm,
Opposite attracts. But when it comes to us, like, being equally yoked, we weren't equally yoked. We are becoming equally yoked, if that
mm,
makes sense. Like, I'm learning. And it's crazy because usually, after a certain amount of years, people who may not feel that, they'll leave the relationship. They'll go, they'll get a divorce, and so on and so on. I'm like, what? I ain't get married to get no damn divorce. You
I
stuck
know
with me
that's
for the
right.
rest of your life.
I know that's right, girl. I know that's right. It's
Yeah,
hard getting a divorce.
it is. I mean, I get it. You're gonna do what you have to do, especially if the guy is not being faithful to you. Because that's
Right.
definitely one of my pet peeves. Like, I can look over some other shit, but you having an affair, I can't look
Mm,
over that. I just can't. So when it
yeah,
comes down to
no,
all of
that's
that, yeah, I try to be as sensible as possible. I try to be as open as possible. I try to be understanding because I get it. You know what I mean? Like, I know my
mm,
husband like the back of my hand. And
yeah.
it's crazy because still to this day, he be
Mm,
like, you be amazing me. And I'm like, what I mean? You right? He like, because you just know me so well. And I'm like, duh, I'm supposed to know you so well.
that's right, because y'all
I'm,
been together a long time.
yeah. I'm like, do you know if I was to say, okay, well, let me go ahead and pull up a
Mm,
thousand people, right? And put them
mm,
all together. And all 1,000 of them got on the same outfit, right? Put the
yeah.
same outfit on my husband. I bet you I'll be able to spot him from across the wall. I'll be like, there you go, right there. And how you know? Because you know your man when you
Because you
see him.
know him.
You
Shit.
know him.
You know him. When you be with a person for a long time, you definitely know them. Because like I know mine's, you know,
Mhm.
and everything.
Absolutely.
Like you know yourself.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But, I just say time goes on. I just be tripping. I don't know.
Mm,
I got to get back on this back at my thing. I'm finished my little thing, but I wanted to come up here to support
okay.
Shay, let you know that I'm listening
Thanks,
and I'm
girl.
gonna be back in the chat, my love. Thank you for having me on.
And thank you so much for coming up. Okay.
You're welcome, my love. Bye bye.
See you. Okay, guys. So yeah. So Brooke explained a lot of stuff, and that's good. She did a good explanation of everything, and I agree with Brooke. I agree with Brooke because Brooke been married for a long time and in the same relationship for a long time, so she knows what she's talking about and stuff. Okay, point blank. I don't have anything to say that. One thing on my channel that you'll never see, guys, you would never see me up here beefing and acting like a clown over here. And I let people talk too. Okay, I'm gonna just let you know that you get on my panel, you can talk. I do not care as long as you don't go crazy or start being disrespectful. Then that's when it goes all, you know, it goes another way. Okay. So anyway, let me finish telling you guys about what I was talking about. Brooke covered a lot of stuff like she very well. So now I just want to, go ahead and finish covering. Okay. So like I said, yes, like she said too, in a marriage, the husband is the head of the household, even in a relationship. If you have a relationship with someone and you guys are serious about each other and y'all been together for a while, then yes, you can do the same thing. The dude is the head of the household. But for me personally, if a guy is not doing what he needs to be doing, okay, he can still be the head, but I'm not going to be following him. As a matter of fact, we're not going to be together, point blank, because I'm not. I'm a real strong woman. That's the first thing. Okay. I don't be taking on bull crap. Certain things I'll work through, but when you keep on doing certain things, I'm done with it. Okay. Point blank. So you can be the head of the household in a marriage. Okay. You should be the male. Okay. But you need to do the things that it takes to assume that role for me. You need to act as you're supposed to act. Okay. Just like being submissive. Um, we're supposed to be submissive to each other. Yes, a woman is supposed to be submissive to her husband, but at the same time, he should be submissive to her as well. Okay, because it works two ways. All right, and when I say submissive, I'm not saying that. And Brooke is right. A lot of brown people do have problems with this, women, because the reason why is because some brown men think submissive mean that you're supposed to get on your hands and knees and wait on them and do everything they ask you to do. You don't have no say so in point blank. That's not what God meant. Okay, point blank. That's not what He meant. Yes, you can cook and all this stuff for him and stuff and all that, but He's not telling you that you take advantage of your wife, because He does not take advantage of us when we're submissive to Him. It means to treat somebody the way you want to be treated. That's what it means. It does not mean you're supposed to beat your wife physically, okay, or call her names. It does not mean that. And that's what a lot of people do. Some men do this, okay, when they start talking about or they think about being submissive in that manner. And a lot of women may think that too. That's why a lot of brown women don't be into that submissive stuff. When you have a loving husband or whatever, and you be submissive to him, it's not even going to feel like you being submissive, because he still is going to treat you like you are a person. He still is going to treat you almost equal, okay? Point blank. It's just like with me and my ex. I wasn't the only one that cooked. He cooked too. As a matter of fact, when he came home from work and he would be gone for months at a time, he would come home and cook. Okay, he would come home and cook. All right, just like I cooked, he cooked. When I cleaned up, he tried to clean up. Of course, he couldn't clean up like me, and I always go over him and stuff. But he cleaned up too, just like I will take out the garbage. Point blank. Just like if I needed to work, I will go work. So that's what being submissive is about. Knowing that he is the head, regardless. He's the head of the household. When y'all make decisions, you make decisions. He may make a decision, but he'll talk to you about it as well, get your input, and then y'all will decide together. In some household, when they say submissive, the man makes all of the decisions and everything. Okay, I'm not in agreement with that, okay? Because he could be telling you to do something wrong or something that's not cool or whatever the case is, okay? I'm more into this one. He can make the choices and stuff, but he needs to talk to me because I'm his wife, and we need to decide together. Unless I'm just totally out of it and I'm making the wrong decisions, then he will take over and then make the decision 100%. So submissive to me means that, not me being his maid, but we working together, and I'm helping him and he's helping me because we love each other and we respect one another. Okay, because you have to have respect. A lot of people who want people to be submissive, they're disrespectful. And as far as the sex thing comes, we know that the wife's body belongs to the husband and his body belongs to the wife. Okay, but it's not talking about you just taking things or forcing somebody or raping someone or something like that. We're not talking about that, or even getting mad. Just like a wife should not get mad at her spouse and then withhold that right to have entanglements with him. But at the same time, the husband don't need to be provoking the wife either. You see what I'm saying? So all of that, it's a long debate, a long discussion. One day we'll talk about that in depth. I just want to give you some of the qualities of a good woman, okay? Because I can talk about that all day, and we will be on here all day. And maybe one day I'll actually talk about it more in depth, because I believe in the head of household and all that. But I also believe that when you're talking about being submissive, that the respect has to stay there. Okay, that has to stay there, and he needs to be submissive to you as well. You should be submissive to each other, but of course, the wife needs to respect that you are the head of the household in a marriage. Because I'm not talking about boyfriend and girlfriend stuff. Okay, so here are some more qualities of a good woman. Okay, she needs to be affectionate. Okay, point blank. In order to be considered a good woman, you need to be affectionate with your man. You know, Um, for me, I don't like overly sensitive dudes, but I do like sensitive dudes that's not scared to express their feelings and stuff. And I just like that type of dude, as long as he's not overly that. So I can be affectionate. I'm not overly affectionate, but I can be affectionate when I need to be. Especially if he's going through some type of crises or emotional things or issues. Okay, and a lot of men like that when the woman can come together when he's feeling down or whatever and help him get out of that stage. Okay, and also because anybody can be affectionate. Okay, you just have to know when you need to be affectionate, when you need to want to hold hands, when you want to be really really sweet and more sweeter and things like that. You have to know when to do all these. Okay, and a good woman knows this, just like a good woman is supportive and helpful. She's a good listener. She's respectful and considerate. She has a strong work ethic. I mean, ethic, not ethnic, but ethic. And sometimes when you're in a relationship, like in a marriage or whatever, you may not, you and your husband or whatever, or wife may decide that the woman should stay at home. She may not work. But when I say good work ethic, I'm not talking about like if you have a job only. I'm talking about at home too. Like, for example, when a woman cleans and maintains her home and keep everything in order, that's still work. Okay, I'm talking about in that way too. When she cooks dinner and have that ready when you get home, she's maintaining her work ethic because she's doing what she needs to do to make sure the household runs efficiently. Because basically when a woman runs a household, you're almost running it like a business. You write down things, you organize everything, you keep a budget, all that stuff. Same thing people do in regular businesses. So therefore, that's why I say the work ethic does not just apply to an actual job. It applies to your job that you do at home as well, because it's a job taking care of home and taking care of children. And if a woman can't do that in a positive manner and be efficient doing that, to me, she just does not have those good woman qualities, point blank. How you gonna be sitting around all day not doing anything? The house dirty, the kids not taken care of, no food cooked, the clothes dirty in the laundry room, all this other stuff. But you at home all day? How's that good work ethic? Because your job, your house is your job. Whether you work outside the home or you just a stay-at-home mom. When I was a straight up 100% stay-at-home mom, running and maintaining my house was my job. I didn't get paid for it with the money, but I got paid for it the way my children turned out, the way my house looked, how my husband loved it being clean, organized, stylish, and all that stuff. So you definitely have to have a strong work ethic. Whether you talk about a regular job or you talk about the job you have inside your home. Okay, just like a good woman will be independent and strong-willed. Now, granted, again, here we go again. When I say independent, I'm not necessarily talking about she has to have a job. Independent means too, yeah, you could have a job, but if you're a stay-at-home mom, you don't have one, right? So you can be still independent as far as you don't need someone to tell you what you need to do all day, going day long. You know how to take the money that your husband provides and you pay the things that you need to pay. You take care of the household. You make sure everybody got the clothes, the groceries there, all the bills are paid and things like that. Okay. You know how to handle stuff on your own without your husband telling you to do everything, or your boyfriend. Okay. And if you have your own job and your own income and you know how to maintain it, that's even better. That just adds to it. Then you probably have your own stuff. But even if you are a stay-at-home mom, okay, because you probably worked before, it's still a good idea if you have some things of your own, like your own credit cards, your own separate bank account, and things like that, because you never know what may happen in the future. And plus, too, you can depend on yourself some as well. So that's where that strong, independent thing come from. It's just not talking about, a job, an actual job, because some people are, stay-at-home parents. And strong will mean that you have a desire to make things work, to do things successfully, to accomplish whatever goals you have set. You're not weak-minded. You don't even give in to pressures like somebody weak-minded will do. See, guys, that's how I cannot smoke or do drugs or drink, overindulge in alcohol. I don't drink at all, but I'm just saying if I did, I would never be like overindulging in it. That's how I can maintain that while being around people who do all these things, because I have always had a strong will, and it's even stronger now. Just like being married, I can hang around single people. They can be playing around, but yet I'm never going to play around. You see what I'm saying? That's a strong will. I'll never give in to all that stuff. I can hang with them, but I'm not going to do what they do. That's why I can almost talk to anybody and almost hang around anybody, and I'm not going to do what they do. Now, another quality is that she's a good listener. Yeah, she's going to listen to her husband or boyfriend or whatever, give him some, good input. Now granted, she's not going to let you just talk, and she can't say anything. Okay, because effective communication involves two people effectively speaking to one another and listening. She's a good listener, but at the same time, you have to give that woman the opportunity to express what she needs to express as well. Okay, and that's another thing about being submissive. When you have a husband, right, and just say he never listens to you and think that you should just listen to him, that's not right in my opinion. Okay, it's not right, point blank. As a matter of fact, when you have people like this, they fall into that narcissistic type behavior. Okay, being submissive does not mean that someone should be controlling, domineer, disrespectful, not let you talk. Everything he say, you just listen to it. Everything you do is wrong. That's not the right thing. That's not what God meant. If you read the entire biblical section of that, anyway, you will see that's not exactly what he means. He does not mean for you to disrespect your wife or you to disrespect your husband. He means for you to be submissive to, for you as the wife to be submissive to your husband, and your husband be submissive to his wife, just like you would be submissive to God. And God is not going to disrespect you or anything else. So you need to be the same way. You don't degrade your wife, but at the same time, you're telling her you love her, but you being degrading because she's supposed to be submissive to you. That's what I have a problem with right there. That's why I don't deal with dudes that do that. Like my ex, I was submissive to him, but he was never disrespectful. He never treated me like a maid. He never did none of that. He never put his hands on me or anything. You know what I'm saying? He never did none of that. He never cheated. Nothing. Just like I never cheated. I never did nothing. When I first met him, before we got married, I told y'all before, my butt stood up trying to do that ghetto shit that I was doing, that I learned from somebody else that I was dealing with. And he stood up and he put his foot down. He didn't try to hit me back or nothing. What he did is he did like the head of household would do, even though we were not married yet, but we were dating, we were together, we were going to get married. So he stood up like the head of household, like a man should do, and told me what's up. And I listened because I knew he was not playing. And I was submissive then because I actually listened to everything he said and changed everything up. And never try to put my hands on him ever again. He didn't try to hit me or nothing like that. That's not that. For me, that's less of a man when he does that, okay? Because you can beat the woman's butt. But that's a whole nother topic. Like I said before, that's why I don't really want to get into all that. And I'll talk about that another time because I know I'm going to make some people mad, point blank. But I don't care because this is what I think. That's how my stuff worked. And I told you guys why I want a divorce. It has nothing to do with none of that right there, period. But I think relationships in marriages take two people to work together and be respectful to one another, okay? And dedicated and faithful and honest and committed. That's what a relationship in a marriage takes. And to be loving, caring, understanding. Point blank. Okay, let's see what else they say here in this article. I covered almost everything, but yeah. And I know Brooke said that a man has to tell a woman that she's good. I agree with that somewhat, but I don't agree with that 100% because I honestly believe that a woman, a real woman, knows if she is a good woman, point blank. I think a real woman knows if she is a good woman and don't need a man to tell her. Yes, it's a compliment when a man tell you that you are a good woman, and then you when someone else tell you that, you really feel it. However, I think you should know if you are a good woman. And you hear women all the time saying they're a good woman, but do they really believe that deep down inside? Are they really showing it through actions? How they take care of their kids, how they take care of their family even before they get married, if they have children. If they don't have children, how they take care of themselves, their little small household. Because honestly, if you cannot take care of your small household or your household before you get married, how in the heck can you get married to someone and take care of that household and even be considered a good woman or even think you are a good woman? You're delusional, because a good woman does a lot of different things and it shows. You know how many times that I meet people and they tell me that I'm a good woman? They can tell from my actions. Even when I sit outside and talk to homeless people, they can tell that I'm a good woman just from the things that I'm saying and what I'm telling them. And that comes out when you're around people. It comes out. That's why certain guys are attracted to certain women once they talk to them. Now, initially, when you see people, the attraction is physical. Okay, you see their looks. But when you start talking to them, you can start getting a better feeling and you get more attracted to them because you hear what they say, you may be spending time with them, and so on. So that's why I honestly believe that if you are a real good woman, for real, it shows through your actions, even before you get married, even before you get into a relationship, because it shows how in the way you are living, point blank. And it doesn't necessarily have to do with if you dress good, if you look good, if your body is on point, and things like that. Because you can be the ugliest woman in the world, and the body can be looking a hot mess, but you can be a good woman because of your actions, the way you act, how you treat others, the things that you do. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. Some women think because they don't smoke, they don't drink, they don't do drugs, they don't whore around, they're a good woman. That's not true. Your action shows if you are a good woman or not. What you do, how you take care of your household, how you raise your children if you have them, how you talk to your children, how you talk to the opposite sex, even the same sex. All of that shows. And that, if you're a good woman or not, it comes out. It shows naturally. And then when you meet a dude, it just confirms that if he tell you that you are a good woman, point blank. That's what a good woman is, in my opinion. And I gave you some definitions off of the site that I was looking for. But I was looking at, that's what a good woman is. Okay. And a lot of people would give themselves that title, and it just don't be true, y'all. It really just don't be. Point blank. Now, I told you in my other video the other day, I was telling people where they can find a good man at. The same place you can find a good man, you can find good women there. Okay. Some of the places I did not agree with, like the bar and the club and stuff like that, but it depends. Okay. Like I said before, I personally don't go to no club looking for no daggone man, not no good man. But, some people do, and you might be able to find a good woman in a club. Okay. I don't know. I don't be in clubs looking for one. Okay. The places that I think I would look if I was a man to find a good woman is obviously church. Okay. Museums, galleries. Okay, let me paint this up. Galleries, certain events, especially if you're looking for a good black woman, because I don't think I put that in my thing this time. I just said a good woman. Okay, you're gonna go to Black Hill events. Okay, maybe the Black African American Art Museum, church, like I said before, any type of event like that, social event. Let's see. They said concerts, but I'm trying to figure out how are you going to talk to somebody at a concert when they're singing and things like that, all the loud music. The grocery store, the library. It's just, you can find a good woman almost anywhere, okay? You just have to know what you're looking for. Point blank. You have to know what you're looking for. You have to know your self-worth, be confident within, have your stuff together. That's another thing. People don't even be together. They be wanting a good man or a good woman, and they don't even have their stuff together. Okay? They don't even have their stuff together. How can you expect to find somebody good when your ass is all messed up? A good woman may deal with you for a minute, but eventually it's not going to work out. Just like a good man may deal with you for a minute, but eventually it's not going to work out because you're not going to be what that person is looking for. So you have to have yourself together in order to go out here to find a good woman. Point blank, you have to. If you're a crackhead, let me stop. If you don't got your stuff together, how can you expect to find a good woman if you're not a good ass man? You have to be a good man yourself. Because when you meet a good woman, if you're not a good man, she's going to figure it out. And then it's just not going to work out. Unless she has very low self-esteem and just, and that's a whole different type of woman. To me, that's not even a good woman. That's a weak ass woman. So in order to find a good woman, your thinking has to be better. You have to be good, got your stuff together. You a player, but you want a woman that don't play around? You may get one that don't play around, but when she found out that you're playing around, she's going to be gone. So get yourself together and then go to the places where you think these type of women are and put yourself in the best, paint the picture of yourself in the best way so you can attract a good, decent woman, point blank. And when I say a good woman, I'm not talking about a perfect woman, okay? Because nobody on earth is perfect. I'm saying whatever you consider is good, that's what you need to look for. Okay, whatever you consider to be good, that's what you need to look for. Period. Just like when a woman looks for a good man, it's whatever quality she's looking for that tells her what a good man is. When I give out these qualities, I'm giving you a general definition of a good woman, what they say in these definitions, and what I think, what I would look for if I was looking for a good woman. I'm not bisexual or anything, so I'm not looking for a woman, but I'm just telling you guys, okay? So it depends on, like Brooke said, it depends on what you consider as a good woman. But we all know what a good woman is when we go by a general definition, okay? We all know what a good woman is when we look at the general definition. Because regardless of what your taste is in life, there is always a general definition of almost everything, that a guideline that you may need to go by when you're looking for a certain type of person, okay? And that's just the guideline that I gave you guys, the guidelines that I just gave you. You want a good woman, you go to the places where you think you can find one. You want to know the qualities of a good woman? I just told you, okay? I just told you: honest, caring, loving, respectful, dedicated, faithful, know how to submit, respectful, fun-loving, humorous. Okay, I left that out. She needed to be somewhat humorous too. Honest, secure within. Gotta know her self-worth, because I think that's more important than a lot of things. Because when a person don't know their self-worth, how can they even be considered being a good woman? You need to know your self-worth. When you know your self-worth and appreciate it, you don't let people run over you. You don't stay with dudes that cheat. You don't stay with dudes that want to fight you. Just like a man, when he knows his self-worth, he's not going to deal with a woman that cheats, a woman who want to hit him, a woman that disrespect, a woman who is lazy as heck, that don't keep the house clean, don't take care of the children, don't do anything, that don't honestly be submissive, don't realize that the man is head of the household when they are married or even maybe in a long-term relationship. So that's why you need to know your self-worth, and that's why you need to have a good normal amount of self-esteem. And you can't be weak, point blank. We all know when people are weak, this is why a lot of people get involved in stuff they should not get involved in, because they are weak. Okay, point blank. So we all know being weak is not good. Being strong is good, strong-willed. Because strong-willed people do not give in to certain things quickly. But weak people do. Weak people do all the time. We got a lot of weak people out here that gives into everything and anything. So with that being said, y'all, if you want a good woman, first and foremost, you need to be a good man. Secondly, you got to know what you want in a good woman. Thirdly, you need to go to the places where you can find this type of woman. Fourth, you have to be willing to do what it takes to get the good woman, maintain her, and keep her. And y'all need to work together and do the things that you need to do together and respect one another. Point blank. So if y'all have any comments or any thing to add to that, you can do that in the comment section. If you're not in this chat, if you watch it again or whatever the case is, or you can add it here, you can click the link or whatever. Okay. But I do think I covered almost everything regarding that. And I think I did explain it really good. And I think Brooke came up here and she added everything, and she added some really good information that was true. And so I think we all gave a good definition of a good woman. Okay. And so it's just up to you, men, to go out here and do what you need to do to secure a good woman in your life, and also know how to keep her. Okay, point blank. All right, guys. So now I'm getting ready to end this live because I told you guys I have to get out of here. It's 12:30. On tomorrow, I'm still gonna come out and do a live because I definitely have to tell you guys the news for the week. It was something important I wanted to tell you about this stuff. Let me see what it was. Let me see if it had anything to do with money. If it don't have anything to do with money, I'm not going to tell you because I got to get out of here. Let's see. Let's see, y'all. Oh, it's not dealing with money, but it is a recall or something. I want to tell you guys about this because a lot of people that be on Facebook, not Facebook, on YouTube, that probably watches this video, they may be dealing with hypertension. So I want to tell you guys they have a recall. Okay, wait, let me give you that recall of that. So, okay, this blood pressure tablet is recalled because it could increase your risk of cancer. And that's what the FDA announced yesterday. Okay. So they said 4 lots of the blood pressure medication called Quinapril. And I'm going to spell that for you just in case I said it wrong. It's Quinapril. Again, let me put that in the chat. It's called, let me put that on there so y'all can see this. Quinapr. Wait, I spelled that wrong. Make sure I spelled that right because my butt be typing like what? So this blood pressure pill right here has been recalled, okay? And it was recalled last week actually by the drug manufacturer, Lupin Pharmaceuticals, international company, over concerns it could increase the risk of cancer, according to the Food and Drug Administration. Okay. Lupin Pharmaceuticals, Quinapril tablets, I'm probably saying that incorrectly, sold in 20 milligrams and 40 milligrams, may contain an elevated level of nitrosamine impurity. In nitrosamine above the acceptable daily intake level. Nitrosamine impurities are common in consumables, including cured and grilled meats, vegetables, and dairy products, according to the recall. Everyone is exposed to some level of nitrosamines, the recall states. Now, let me put the name of this when I'm saying so y'all can know what I'm talking about. Because I'm probably saying it wrong. Let me go ahead and put that up there so y'all can know. How do you spell this shit? Nitro. And then how do you spell the rest of this? So this is the drug. I mean, this is what they say that's inside of the drug, okay? This right here. They said that right there is inside of it, okay? And they said that may increase the risk of cancer if people are exposed to them above acceptable level over long periods of time. And so in this medicine right here, that Quinapril, they may have they have that nitrosamine in that, and they're thinking that because people who have hypertension take those medications, right? Maybe once, twice, 3 times a day or whatever. So they may get a lot of that nitrosamine in their system, okay? So that's why they did the recall, because if you get too much of that in your system, it can put you at potential risk of catching cancer. And this is not allegedly, this is what they're saying in this article, okay, guys? Okay, this is not allegedly right here. So the affected lots were distributed from March 2021 to September 2022 and have expiration dates ranging from December 2022 to March 2024. They came in 90 count bottles, okay? And so in order for you to know which ones are affected, you need to be looking this up on the FDA site and look at those lot numbers, okay? And make sure you have the exact ones. It's 20 and 40 milligrams. Lupin Pharmaceuticals said it stopped making the drug in September and was working with distributors to arrange for the return of the recalled product lots. And they do show one of the product lots on here, but like I said, you need to go to the FDA recall site and look it up so you can get the lot numbers and the milligrams and all of that. You can look at your medication and you'll know what to do. Or just call your doctor if you don't know how to do all of that. They haven't had no illnesses associated with the recall drug so far, the company said. Quinapril is used to treat high blood pressure. Another drug maker recalled its loss of the drug over the same cancer risk in October. So you definitely need to check that out. Look at your blood pressure medication to make sure you are not taking that. And as a matter of fact, if you take hypertension medication, period, this is allegedly, just check those pills out and see what's in it, and just make sure that nothing has been recalled dealing with whatever pills you take, and just know what you're taking, point blank, and know the side effects, and just always check for recalls because you never know. Okay. Somebody in the article said a comment was Americans are hooked on pharmaceuticals. The second someone has sniffles, they run to the doctor, who, by the way, practices medicine. Wake up. There are natural remedies beginning with the foods you eat. And you know what? That's true. Yeah, natural remedies are out here, but one thing this person has to know is that some natural remedies can also be harmful to you, especially if you're taking certain pills, and some natural remedies does not cure certain things, okay? So anytime you want to do something natural, you should talk to your doctor first and find out the best way to do that if you want to do natural. Because like certain things I do natural and it works for me, but it's not saying that it's going to work for you. Okay, so that's why you need to talk to your doctor and find out if this is something you need to do. And if you have a good doctor and he's into natural stuff as well, he's going to see how he can gradually add the natural stuff there and gradually take you off of the medication if possible. Okay, point blank. Somebody said they are not hooked on big pharmaceuticals. They are brainwashed into thinking it is the only way to heal. Right. I mean, I agree with that somewhat, but not all the way. Um, some drugs can cure whatever you're going through, but some just mask them. Okay. And I do, once again, I do believe in natural products as well. Um, like for my hypertension, I tried to do it naturally. It just did not work. Maybe if I would have known that I was more prone to hypertension and started doing the natural stuff from the beginning, it probably would have worked. But right now it won't. So I have to take the pill that I have to take for my blood pressure. And that's just how it is. Okay. I know all the side effects to it. I always check to see if certain things as we call, and I, just do that. Then somebody said in the comment, "Are you a nurse? If not, shut your mouth." I had to read that because that was funny. You know what I'm saying? I had to put that in there. But you don't have to be a nurse, okay, to know certain things. That's why you read. Pick up a book and read. Read about the medications, the ingredients, what they do. Okay. Read about natural products, what they do. Talk to your doctor. Go in there smart or with notes. Talk to your doctor. See what works out best for you, and then you do that. Okay, if it's safe and if it's best for you. Like I said, a good doctor, if they think the natural approach may work for you, they're gonna wean you off of stuff slowly. not all at once until you just go take natural stuff. Because sometimes natural stuff will work for a minute, but then it stopped working, or sometimes you would think it's working, but in reality it's not, and whatever problem you had is getting worse, especially when you're dealing with stuff with your cardiac system, okay? Or you're dealing with stuff with your reproductive system, or your what's the other one called? What's the other system that deals with your urine and all that? I forgot the name of it. But when you're dealing with those type of systems, you definitely have to make sure that natural medication is working efficiently, because you don't want to play around with your kidneys, your bladder, your heart, your lungs. Um, you just don't really want to play around with no organs, your brain or anything. So again, you need to seek your doctor's approval first before going to a natural approach, and then go from there. Now if you don't want to catch something, if you're trying to stem something, if you're trying to prevent yourself from catching something, you may want to do natural stuff at first. Okay, like if I would have known that I was going to catch hypertension, I would have started taking certain things so I wouldn't get it. Okay, period. Because I'm gonna tell you straight up, once you start taking medication for something, it's hard to wean off of that and just solely think about, just solely put that condition, um, treat that condition just with natural products. A lot of times it doesn't work. Okay, but if you can catch something at first, allegedly it may work. Okay, better. Because I notice when I do natural approaches for certain things and don't take no medication, just catch it real early, the natural stuff works. Now, granted, I remember telling you guys about some inflammation, right, that I had in my body. And my cardiologist told me to take some turmeric with black pepper and cumin, right? And it worked for me. Okay, but you got to realize something. I took Nasopex maybe twice or 3 times. That's it. And my doctor told me to stop taking it and take the turmeric with the cumin and the black pepper. So I wasn't taking that pill long enough for me to get dependent on it, or whatever the case is, on my body to get dependent on it. I stopped taking it. I actually wasn't even taking it 3 times. I don't believe I probably took it just once or twice. I started taking the turmeric, and that's how my body was more easier to let that come in and do what it needed to do. And in actuality, it worked for me. When I went back and got my blood work done 2 weeks ago and got my results, the inflammation was basically gone. So for me, turmeric, cumin with the let me show y'all the stuff. For me, y'all, this works. Okay, however, somebody else may take this, right? They may take this right. Wait, where's that? And it may not work for them. And this is not the organic one that he was telling me to take. But hey, I started buying this one. This one was working for me. So I'm just going to keep on taking this brand. Okay, because I couldn't find this. No, he told me to go to some not Sprouts. Sprouts is organic and stuff like that too. But he told me to go somewhere else. I can't remember. And they don't have one close to me. So I bought this instead, from the regular grocery store. And this right here worked 100% for me. All of my inflammation is basically gone. And in return, it stopped any pain in my arm. My back don't even hurt no more like it used to, or anything. I mean, granted, I also do stretches and exercises and all types of stuff too, along with that. But on the inside of your body, exercise alone won't take away inflammation. Okay, so this right here took away my inflammation. Okay, and when they send me my test results, which they haven't sent them to me yet, but I can pull them up online, I'm gonna show y'all what my inflammation went down to and what it started at, what the numbers were. And this right here worked, and this is basically almost a natural product. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just what it is. But he was like, take that versus taking that Nasopex, because Nasopex itself has a lot of side effects that can be a hot ass mess to your body. Okay, and so therefore, let me block this. Okay, so therefore, he was telling me not to really take that mess, which I knew that from the get-go, because I was prescribed that before and I didn't take it but one time. Because I always look up what the side effects of medications is before I take them, and then I weigh the cons and pros and stuff. and go from there. So I wasn't taking, yeah, okay. Hi, Kenya. Yeah. And so I wasn't taking that nasal pex, because nasal pex or whatever you call that crap. Let me see the name of it, y'all. Hold on. I wasn't going to take that, y'all, because I knew that those side effects was something I did not want to deal with if I were to have side effects. So I did not take it. I don't even think I got the pills anymore. I may still have them. I don't know. Let me check to see if y'all can hear me. And it's not names. I'm always getting these damn words wrong. It's not, let's see. It's, how do you say this? Naproxen. That's what it's called. I think this is it. Naproxen. Let me see. Is this the right ones? No, this is not it. Is it? I don't think naproxen is used for inflammation. I do think it's the other one that I said. I think I'm getting them mixed up. Let me look that up and see, y'all. Dang. But whatever it was, I knew that I wasn't going to take it. And welcome to my live, Kenya. Kina. Okay. And if I said your name wrong, sorry. I apologize. But he told me not to take that mess because it caused a lot of different side effects, which I already knew. And so that's why I was never taking it like that in the first place, because I'm not stupid. I only took them once or twice. Like I told y'all before, I'm not a dummy. I go read stuff. Okay. And I go find out. Let me see what is it for. Let's see. So is it that is okay? This is the one. This one right here, I was right. It is this one. Naproxen. I think that's how you pronounce it. Let me just show it to y'all, because my ass be saying all types of weird stuff, okay, on camera. These pills right here, y'all know my name already, but that's not my middle name. But anyway, they just put up there like that. Those pills right there, he told me to stop taking those, okay, because they have a lot of side effects. Now, that medication is a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug used to relieve symptoms of arthritis, osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, or juvenile arthritis, such as inflammation, swelling, stiffness, and joint pain. I did not have no joint pain or nothing like that, but I was taking it. They prescribed this because I had hurt my arm. I told you guys about that, right? And for bursitis. Okay, so it was inflammation there in my bursa. Okay, and they gave me that to reduce the inflammation there. But when I went to get blood work, my doctor, my cardiologist saw that inflammation in my body, and inflammation plays a huge role into certain illnesses and things like that. So he was telling me, in order to reduce the inflammation in your body, you may want to try taking this turmeric with curcumin and black pepper, and also ginger powder is in this one, 500 milligrams, really twice a day, y'all. But I only take one time per day, because I looked up the side effects of that too, and they didn't really have no bad side effects, but a couple things that I did see. And so I decided to take it once per day, and then I switched it to okay, Keena. And so I switched it to taking this medication once every other day. Okay. Now, granted, remember I said my cardiologist told me to take it twice a day. Okay. And I was taking it once a day, and then I skipped and started taking once every other day. When I went back and got my blood work done, my metabolic comprehensive panel, they looked at the inflammation. It had reduced all the way down, y'all. So certain natural things do work if you are not already on pills for a long time. Okay, like I said, I wasn't taking naproxen. That's how you say it, naproxen. I wasn't taking that long enough. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's taking naproxen for a long time, I don't know if the turmeric, however you pronounce it for yourself, I say turmeric, if that works, okay, for them or not. Okay, it might though. And that's why you need to talk to your doctor to see if it works. Let me see what she said. Right, if coffee, caffeine, sugar. Sugar is a big culprit of inflammation. Okay. And then that caffeine, I need to stop eating all that chocolate candy. Okay. Caffeine, processed foods, just a lot of different foods can cause inflammation, especially that daggone sugar though. Okay. Especially that, you know. So you definitely got to reduce that all the way down. You definitely, that coffee, right? The caffeine, which is in chocolate as well. Any type of sugary stuff. You can still eat sugary stuff, but not as much. Just like pre-diabetes. If you are pre-diabetic, you don't go out here and consume a bunch of sugary stuff. Okay, you start curbing that all the way down, because once you get diabetes, you're not going to be able to eat sweet stuff like that anyway. You can eat some sweet stuff, I think, with diabetes, but you have to stay at a certain level or something. But when you pre-diabetic, you need to almost act like you are already diabetic, so you won't get diabetic. And so you need to cut down your sugars all the way down. You need to cut down all your white breads, pastas, and stuff. And what else did they say? Sugary stuff, carbs, you have to cut those down as well. Okay. If you are pre-diabetic. And a lot of people don't be knowing they pre-diabetic because they don't go to the doctor and get those right blood tests to know. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are pre-diabetic and they don't know. And then when they do find out, they already got diabetes. See, I'm glad that I went to the doctor and got my comprehensive panel, because it showed what I was. I was able to curb everything down and bring my numbers all the way down. And then turmeric also can help with that. See, let me tell you what turmeric is good for real quick. Y'all, I always go into this damn medical stuff. I should have just stayed in school and, became a doctor, because that's the only thing I talk about. Let me see. Let's see what turmeric is used for, y'all. Let me just look. And let me see the benefits of taking, let's see. Because you can go online. You can look up so much stuff about turmeric pills and stuff. I mean, from doctors. And I'm talking about real doctors. I'm not talking about these people who do natural stuff and all that. If you have a good regular doctor, he'll tell you about this, okay? He really will tell you about this. Let me see. Turmeric with, let me put the right names on here, because my butt be saying all types of stuff, y'all. Okay, let me see. Because you got to get the one with the curcumin in there. How do you say that? Curcumin or whatever? Let's see. So the benefits of taking that, y'all, let me see. So this thing, that medicine has a lot of bioactive compounds. The curcumin in turmeric is an amazing anti-inflammatory and antioxidant heal. You know what I'm saying? And antioxidants reduce free radicals, which cause disease like cancer. And they think that the damage caused by free radicals is thought to be a cofactor in many diseases. Okay, also this turmeric is also a natural anti-inflammatory compound, like they just mentioned above. The natural anti-inflammation ingredient in turmeric, curcumin, will reduce inflammation. The body's inflammation response is relevant to disease. Just like I just said, if your body thinks it's being attacked by something, it automatically sends out compounds to cause the body to swell. This can cause a lot of symptoms, including pain, and is thought to play a role in a variety of illnesses. That's exactly what I just said. Inflammation plays a role in a lot of sicknesses and diseases. I didn't even know it does this. It boosts brain function. During your lifetime, the neurons in your brain are able to multiply and increase in numbers. This process is faster when you are young and slower as you age. You remember when I tell you guys you're losing brain cells as you age? That's what I was talking about. Curcumin increases the level of brain-derived neurotrophic factors, BDNF, which may delay or reverse brain diseases. Okay, it also promotes weight loss. I don't need to do this because I only weigh 145 pounds. And so that's why I make sure that I eat, pretty good every day and stuff, because I don't want to be losing weight. But anyway, turmeric reduces fat mass and accelerates diet and exercise, induce weight loss. So if you're trying to lose weight and you're watching your diet and you're exercising to lose weight, turmeric can help you lose weight. So what it does, it helps to detoxify the liver, which is the essential organ for burning fat. It improves digestion and it enhances the rate of your metabolic. Let me see if I can say this right. Metabolism. Y'all, I have to think about these words, okay? And then say it. So it improves digestion and it enhances the rate of your metabolism. That's what the turmeric does, okay? I didn't even know that, y'all. And it improves digestion. That's good. So it lowers your risk of heart disease. Now, I knew this, okay? One of the biggest killers on the earth for humans is heart disease, y'all. There is no one contributor to heart disease. And certainly, diet and exercise is important, but some promising studies show that adding curcumin to your diet can improve your health and help prevent and even reverse heart disease. And if you get that turmeric with CURCUMIN in it, then you can reduce that. Don't get just the regular turmeric. You get it with the CURCUMIN in the black pepper, in the ginseng. Is that ginger? Not ginseng, ginger powder. 500 milligrams, okay? It also helps to prevent Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's is thought to be caused by, here we go again, amyloid plaque, a type of protein tangles building up in the brain. Okay. Curcumin may slow down the buildup of this protein and possibly even reverse the buildup. So they think that may play a role in Alzheimer's, a buildup of plaque, the amyloid plaque, which is a type of protein tangles. Now, this is why I tell y'all to look up stuff so you can find out what are protein tangles. Okay, I'm not getting ready to look that up because I'll be on here all day. It's almost 1 o'clock. And you need to look up what are amyloid or amyloid, which is AMYLOID plaque, PLAQUES. Okay, look those up so you can know exactly what they're talking about. But anyway, they think that is some of the cause of Alzheimer's disease, and they think by taking curcumin, turmeric with curcumin in it, that it reduces that or reverse the buildup. Okay. The next thing is it helps to lessen the pain of arthritis. Now I already knew this. I knew this already, and I was trying to tell my mom to take this. She don't listen. When they get older, they always still say, "I'm the mom, you the child. You don't be telling me nothing." So I just told her about it and left it at that. Okay, point blank. Anyway, it says it lessens the pain of arthritis. Most diseases that cause a lot of inflammation, like arthritis does, can be relieved by including turmeric in your diet. Studies are showing a curcumin supplement is more effective than most prescribed drugs. So you definitely have to get the turmeric with curcumin in it. Okay, and go to Google speech or whatever, type in curcumin to see if that's the correct way to say it. I think it is. It also helps fight depression. Now, y'all remember a couple weeks ago I was talking about mental illness. If you suffer from any type of depression, probably anxiety too, ask your doctor about turmeric with curcumin in it. Okay, because here it says studies are starting to show that depression might also be the result of inflammation. Like I was about to say, inflammation may play a role in depression. According to several studies, curcumin might be as effective as common antidepressants like Prozac. And we know Prozac has a lot of damn side effects, y'all. While more studies need to be done, they have to do more studies. People have seen improvement by adding 1 gram of curcumin to their supplement regimen with good results. Let me read that again because I'll be saying some words that don't even be here. Okay. While more studies need to be done, people have seen improvement by adding 1 gram of curcumin to their supplement regimen with good results. See, y'all, this is why my ass used to get in trouble in college when I would get up there and start speaking in public speaking class because I'll talk so fast or don't really be thinking and just saying stuff. And that is one of the reasons why, people pronounce stuff wrong. Okay. And so that's why I always stop myself and go back and then do it over again and think about what the word is really saying. Okay. So bear with me, y'all. Okay. Bear with me. Okay. The next thing, the number 9th thing that they have here, it said it helps to fight aging. Now, y'all, I naturally look young. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Have always looked younger than my age. However, since I've been taking this turmeric with the curcumin in it, I really feel like I'm in my 30s. Okay, for real. If I did not have hypertension, I would actually feel like I'm in my 20s. Okay. So Kenna said, this is true because of my inflammation. I'm dealing with anxiety. Driving was an issue 3 years ago. Yeah. And that's another thing I'm trying to say, too. I think that turmeric curcumin will help with all of that, with the depression, anxiety, just with a lot of stuff. Because I've been taking this now for about 3 months. And I'm going to tell you straight up, I am not lying. My bursitis does not even hurt, period. It's not even inflamed anymore. Okay. I told people that my feet was hurting because of improper shoes, and I developed plantar fasciitis. Now, I do exercises for it, but at the same time, I honestly believe that the reduction in inflammation throughout my body has basically almost cured the plantar fasciitis. Okay. Well, the plantar, the fascia, let me say this correctly this time, because last time I don't know what I was saying. The fascia is there, period, because that's a part of your foot. Okay. When it becomes a problem is when it gets inflamed. That's why they call it plantar fasciitis, because the fascia is inflamed. Okay. And so I believe that the turmeric curcumin, because it reduces the inflammation throughout your entire body, it reduces the inflammation in my feet. So therefore, I don't have to deal with the plantar fasciitis right now. Now, granted, my feet can hurt for other reasons, so that's why I still do my little feet exercises, my little feet massages, and I wear the proper stuff now. At least the proper inserts that goes inside of my shoes. Okay, so you have to do other things when you're talking about the human body, because as you age, your bones age, your muscles age, and things like that. Okay. Okay, so it helps to fight aging. It comes down to fighting inflammation again, and it really helps to include turmeric in your daily diet or as a curcumin supplement. The combinations of anti-inflammation and antioxidants plays a major role in helping to fight aging, because inflammation again is the culprit to many diseases. It's also the culprit to many the way your body ages, period. Let's just keep it real. Notice this: a lot of people who drink, like drink over excessively, you know, and people who do drugs, they tend to age quicker. People who smoke cigarettes tend to age quicker, period. So we already know that eating, smoking, and all this stuff can age you. Okay, um, it can cause negative things on your body and going through the aging experiences and stuff. So it's not hard to believe that by taking turmeric with curcumin in it, or just taking a curcumin supplement, that it can help you age better. I can believe that. Okay, just like drinking collagen. Even though they don't know 100% if your body absorbs a lot of collagen through drinking it, but we do know that we get some of it, and that little bit that your body do get could be helping you in the aging process. It can give your skin the collagen it needs and things like that, because no one wants to have a sunken in face and things like that. I mean, like when you get 90, okay, but I'm talking about at 50, you should not be walking around here looking like you're 70, point blank, or 80. That's what I'm saying and stuff. So I do believe in taking certain supplements and drinks, not everything, but I do believe in taking certain things, okay, point blank. So guys, check with your doctor first, okay? Check with your doctor first before starting any type of vitamins, supplements, or even exercise, stretching, or whatever the case is. Don't be getting off of medications on your own, because you never know. Sometimes certain medications are what is needed to control certain things. Like, for example, my hypertension. Curcumin, turmeric is not going to work for that for me. Okay. But it does not mean it won't work for other people. So that's why you need to talk to your doctor, do what you need to do, and go by what your doctor is telling you and what you think based on what your doctor is telling you and what you know. And research stuff is always good to research things and find out about things yourself as well, because you don't want to go into the doctor's office being all dumb. Okay, go in there with your notes, know what you're talking about, let the doctor know what's up, what you're trying to do, and go from there. If you have a good doctor, he's going to listen, he's going to work together with you and try. He's going to try to find the best regimen for you. Okay, based on what he feels you need to do and based on what you are telling him you want to do. Period. When my doctor asked me did I want to do natural approach for inflammation, I said yeah. He told me about the turmeric curcumin, and I went on and got it and started taking it. Like I said, I don't take it every day like he told me to. I was taking it every day, and then I switched it to every other day, and that's what I do now. Or every 2 days or whatever the case is. And I do a lot of vitamins like that, period, because I don't want to have an overload of all this stuff in my body and stuff and everything. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. It's 1:00. I got to go. If you have any questions or whatever case is, you can put it in the comments section. Hey, don't forget the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to share this video and stuff. Again, excuse all my bloopers. It's hard for me to get on here and talk live. I told y'all I was kind of shy. I know y'all don't believe that because I be doing them TikTok videos, but doing videos on TikTok is different than talking live. That's why it's hard for me to get on camera and talk all the time. Sometimes I will get on camera, but I'm never going to stay on here on the whole show because I really mess up. You know what I'm saying? I be messing up and I'm not even on camera. Imagine if I was on it. But I'm going to do another live tomorrow. We'll finish talking about stuff, whatever. I'll give you guys the news headlines and stuff and whatever else I find, and we'll talk about that and whatever else discussion I feel like we need to talk about tomorrow. And thank you so much, Kenna. I keep on calling you Kenya, but Kenna, for coming in. Thanks to Brooke, light skin Brooke in the house. Brooke Valentine University. Y'all go check out her channel because she definitely has her own channel, Brooke Valentine University. Okay, I forgot to tell her to put her channel in the chat. Also check out if Blondie Queenie 55. If she has a channel, you can check her out. Next time people come into my channel, I'm gonna tell them just put their link in the chat so you guys can go subscribe to their channel, check it out, and then subscribe to their channel. And thanks, Miss Sadie, for coming in as well. She definitely has her own channel. And it's let me see what her channel is called. I always forget, y'all. Let's see. Let me see. I should have gave y'all the cons of turmeric. If I remember tomorrow, I'll do it. Let's see. Let me see what her YouTube channel is, y'all. Because she does some really good videos too, y'all. Some good videos. Let me give y'all her channel. Let me go to one of her videos, actually. Let's see. So y'all can see her channel. She just put this up.
Fact. Whenever a man starts to like a woman,
let me wait. Let me put this down because I don't want that to show. Let's see. So her channel is Sweet Sadie JTV. Okay, that's SWT SADIE JTV, and that's on YouTube, y'all. Let me show y'all what her channel look like real quick, okay? But like I said, next time I do the video, she comes in on my channel, I'm gonna just tell her to put the link up. I'm not gonna put it up today because I'm in a rush, but that's her channel right there. So y'all can go check her channel out because she does a lot of good, interesting stuff on there, like those haul shopping and all that stuff, which is really fun to watch. And then Brooke's channel is this right here. Let's see. This is Brooke's channel right here, y'all. That's Brooke. That's her channel right there. Her channel is real fun, she talk about a lot of different things. Okay. And I don't know if the other people who was in this chat have a channel, but the next time they come in, if they do have one, they can put it up, their link up there, and then people can go check it out. I'm going to do that all the time on my channel too, because it's good to help each other out. Okay. It's very good to do that. All right. Other than that, guys, I'm getting ready to head out. You guys have a great remaining Tuesday. Don't forget to check me out tomorrow. Again, thank you to Brooke Valentine. Thank you to Blondie Queen 55. Thanks to Sweet Sadie Thanks to Kenna. Don't forget to subscribe. And thanks to everybody who was out of my bushes. Thanks to everybody who is going to watch this and replay. You guys have a great remaining Tuesday. I'm about to say something else, y'all. Oh, man. I tell you, I be tripping. Wait. Oh, my God. Let me do this. Wait. Let's see. Somebody left. Oh, that's sweet, Kenya. Let's see, that's what Kenya wrote. Thank you. Kenna. I got to stop calling you Kenya. Kenna. All right, guys. Don't forget the thumbs up, okay? You guys take care. Don't forget tomorrow I'm going to do another live, probably in the daytime like I just did it before I go to work. And so be looking out for that. We'll have some fun. And then on Friday, when I do a live, we may do something fun. I do an open panel. I'm going to try to get more people to come into this live. Y'all know people, tell them to come and watch Shades too. And maybe if I play music, I won't be able to keep the live, but I'll see what I can do. And I wanted to do a New Year's Eve thing, but I'll see what I can do because, I'll just let you guys know anyway, okay? So let me get ready to get out of here, y'all. So y'all know what I'm about to do. You know what I'm about to do. Thank you so much for watching. Let me see if I can do this because I'm hoarse. Okay, let me see if I can do the sounding all right. Thank you for watching. I can't even do it. Look at this. Is sad. Move to Cali. Lose my entire voice. Been sounding a hot ass mess since I've been living here. So let me just say it like this. Thank you guys for checking out Shay's Tube.